subscribe to the USA Fast newsletter.
Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube we can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Tonight's special is the 5, 7, and 9 taco boxes. You can also get the 11/11 love reading, the $20 past, present, future, as well as the $30 general reading. Check out the description. Everything you need to know is in the description. Just gonna put a few things in chat, and then I am going to do a collective message. Hey Molly, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back. Yeah, I do. Are you gonna be okay? Alright, sweetheart. I'll be here. Take your time. I remember your question. And we'll go through that in a minute when you get back. If anybody would like to purchase a reading, everything you need to know is in the description. Readings start at $5. Hey Meryl, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you had a good day. Let me see. Do I even have a chat open? I don't think I have a chat box open.
If you are listening to
Hey, Angelique, how are you, dear? Well, I told you from the beginning that I just didn't think that that person was for you. Hey, Metal Rain. Hey, Terry. Excuse me. Spirit, I'm calling forth Molly's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Yes or no to her question earlier. I don't need to repeat it. Spirit knows, and your most trusted and strongest spirit guides know what you want to ask. So I'm going to go ahead and see what the cards need you to know right now, Molly. So I think your intuition about him coming back is right. I do want to say, excuse me, I do want to say though that it is a yes in regards to him being a bit upset. I do honestly think though it's probably the best thing that's happened to you in a long time to kind of just cut ties with that kind of energy. Thanks so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Whoever donated to Venmo, that was very kind and generous of you. You can ask up to 3 questions, and you get 9+ minutes, 9+ cards, whichever comes first. Yeah, I do love family, career, money, protection, soulmate, twin flame. That kind of laid back, nice and easy kind of stuff. Nothing too intense here, okay? It is a haunted house and a creepy graveyard, and, you know, we just don't want to make it weirder than it already is. Okay. Sorry. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. So, Terry Apple, if you could put your questions in the chat, that would be great. I'll just kind of give you a rundown of like what I don't do. I don't do timings. Not that I can't do timings, it's just I'd rather you be expecting what it is that you are wanting to see happen. I want you to be expecting the good things that are coming to you and the good things that are happening to you to be continuing to happen to you. Not waiting around for some magical words to make it happen for you. So I'm just going to refresh my chat because my chat is ghetto and likes to be a gangster with me and put everybody's comments on pause and not let me see them. So give me a moment so they can refresh my chat on YouTube side. Okay, I think I see. Okay, that was you. Now I see what you're saying, Terry Apple. I'm so glad you found us too, Terry Apple. That's great. Molly, I hope the cards helped. So yeah, let me know when you would like to get started. You can put your questions in the chat. If you only have one question, that's fine. We can spend 10 minutes talking about your one question, or we can try to cover 3 questions if you do have 3 questions. And whenever you're ready, I can start the timer and we can do your reading. Yeah, I don't really know one time in that connection when you were, really in the bliss that you would like to be, in the kind of relationship you want to be, Molly. You did say many times how unhappy you were. I think the only times you were happy was when you were just traveling. Okay, so Terry Apple, you just want a general. So general readings are $30. You bought a $9 taco box. So I can either just ask Spirit what you need to know right now. We can do the 10 plus minutes. We can do the 10 minutes, 10 cards. If you don't have any questions, let me know what you'd like me to do, and I will be happy to do that for you. Okay, that's great. Okay. Yeah, I can ask Spirit what you need to know right now about your direction and which way you're going. Just remember, wherever you go, there you are. You saw your boyfriend from college recently? Did it feel like you got punched in the gut? Yeah, I hate that feeling too. Oh, but what's worse is when they're standing there with their current girlfriend or wife. That one right there is like getting kicked in the cooter. So my goodness. Well, I'm happy for you. I mean, if I saw a boyfriend from college, I would be thrilled. Sure. if I ever had a boyfriend in college. I think when I was going to Berkeley School of Music, I was a little bit more too focused on the music and less focused on boys or having a boyfriend. So Spirit, I'm going to call forth her most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to what they need to know right now about their life direction, their life path. What are the most important things they need to be putting their focus on? Where they are now, where they're going in the not too distant future. And notice I said not too distant future because the future's not here yet. Okay? You know, even though it's only a moment away, it's not here yet. Only now is here. So let's try to stay in the now as much as possible. This is not magical thinking. You have to understand you are you are the magic. You are the spell. You are the creator of what is happening in front of you, what you're experiencing. You're the director of your movie. I feel like I wouldn't be telling you this stuff if I wasn't really like experiencing both flip sides of things, where you experience things quickly in general with, you know, the excitement and the determination and the dedication to want to hurry up and move forward with things that you are inspired by and then that make you feel ambitious in this Knight of Swords. And that can sometimes be very unbecoming, especially when you have a lot of directions to choose from and a lot of things to choose from and a lot of options. But you'll have to narrow it down a little bit so you don't overwhelm yourself in the Two of Swords, because the Knight of Wands is a very hot card. Being very active in what it is that you want to charge after, what it is that you're determined to have. You know, Spirit's willing to work with you on this, but you have to decide exactly, you know, what you want, because if you start blurring the lines, I mean, she's blindfolded because she has to make a choice. So I feel like Spirit's saying if you refocus back on you in this Page of Cups, you know, you're going to see cooler, calmer waters and brighter, more sunshiny days. Celebrate where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. Be excited to experience that in the dawn, in the evening, in the afternoon, when you open your eyes from whatever rest you've had. But Spirit's also saying this is like a new beginning for you. This is a new beginning, the direction that you're on. Yeah, you were on one path, but it may have been more like the yellow brick road of piss. But it doesn't have to be that difficult. You can change the channel. You're the remote control. So I see that the sun popped out. The general direction that you should be on, that you should be refocusing on, that you should be taking, is the one that brings you the most joy, because you were sent here to have fun. Stop picking what sunburns you and start putting some sunscreen on and start understanding that, you know, you were sent here to have fun and joy. And that path that you're taking, that path that you're on, which path that maybe you're trying to decide, like, you know, once again, like I said, what are the choices that you are going to choose? make sure they're ones that serve you. Make sure that there's no toxic people pleasing going on, or make sure that you're not deciding lust over logic. Okay. And I'm not talking about just sexual lust. I'm talking about lust for money, lust for whatever you might feel lustful about or for. Don't, even if it could be even things like snacks or treats just to help your anxiousness. Try a little bit more meditation and choosing your happy, healthy, wealthy over, getting sunburned. Spirit saying breathe a little bit more. Take a little bit more time to once again refocus on your joy. If it starts to feel like, you don't know what path to take or what to choose. Well, that depends on how many summons you have in FFXI. So I actually got a chance to get a bigger version of this deck, Molly. Spirit, what does Terry Apple need to know right now about this boyfriend they saw at college? I also feel some of these cards are saying if it makes you feel happy, to maybe reach back out to him or communicate with him. Spirit says you're safe to do that, but just don't do anything that triggers you. You're probably at a point in your life right now where your most trusted, strongest spirit guides are saying, trust the process. What is it that you want? Put in your order like you're ordering something in Amazon, and don't worry about if it shows up, because it will. Refocus back on yourself. Don't sneak off and sneak out on the things that would bring you the most joy. Things that serve you. You don't want to once again blur the lines, because what you observe has no choice but to show up. It's just science. So if you're telling yourself, that maybe you just need one more tarot card reading to figure it out, maybe just take a little break and think about, what you're telling yourself about your love story, your life story, the people around you. Because you can happy and do whatever you want, but once again, what are you observing about your journey, about your path? What are you telling yourself? Justice is a beautiful card at reassuring you that you have come a long way in your journey, and you should give it to yourself as justice. There's nothing out there to give it to you but you. You're balancing the scales really well. Your most trusted and strongest spirit guides they're proud of you. They're very proud of you. You've come a long way. But you must remember that you are the star of your movie. You are the director of your show. You are the beautiful creator of this love story, this life story. And what do you want to do with your power? How do you want to wield it? It's like Spirit saying, they're willing to work with you. Just let them know what it is that you want, by being about it and focusing on what it is that serves you instead of what it is that doesn't serve you. I think a lot of people also think that tarot is like a life sentence when it's not, but it really is just here to kind of, guide you in some of the things that you really need to know right now so you can make better choices. Even if things don't always resonate or make sense, sometimes I think it's important, at least in my experience. I mean, with all the readings I've ever gotten or done, to kind of absorb and immerse myself in what they're saying, because you never know what might pop up someday. And I'm not saying to remember everything, but I mean, I know there's been several things that, like, oh yeah, that stuck, but I didn't really focus on it too much, and then it just happened. Not because I was worried about it, but intuitively I felt like, well, I need to remember this even though it doesn't resonate right now, because it might later. And I'll tell you, it's moments like that like have saved people's lives. I'm just trying to get a couple of more cards, like direct messages from your most trusted and strongest spirit guides on what you need to know right now. We have a few more minutes left, so if you have any questions. So, bring your own seat to the table. Stay determined, stay disciplined, stay dedicated, stay focused on what it is that you want, and trust the process. Keep taking that high road. Thank you so much, Teresa, for your reading. I really appreciate that donation of yours. That was very kind and generous of you. If you have any questions about your reading, please feel free to ask. And if you don't have any questions now, you can always email me later if you want, or something. My email address is in the description and the About Me section. Has he stopped talking to you? I'm sorry to hear that. I think I missed what that person said. Well, the mood in here, man. We've got one person going on about how we die, and then we've got another person going on about how somebody stopped talking to them. And then somebody talking about summons. Like, you're not sleepy, but I'm sleepy. So you can be Snow White. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the spirit box on for a few minutes. And we can see what the spirit box might have to say for us tonight. Or to us tonight. Just going to put some things in chat real quick. You want to know something interesting, Molly? So I went up to the other side of the graveyard where they actually have, like, headstones that have people's names. And I noticed that some of the historical stuff that was there for us to read, that we probably just missed, had a gentleman's picture on it, and his name was Luke. What if we are misinterpreting what he's saying as his name is Duke? What if it's Luke he's trying to say? And he's just it's not that we're misinterpreting it, it's just the way he pronounces his name through the spirit box. I mean, it's just something about a girl, okay? Yeah. Yeah, you should come by and see it. I wish you guys could have come the first week of June because they had the Lavender Festival. Oh, you're so welcome, Terry Apple. They had the Lavender Festival, and Dad and I went through Barrington Hall together. Now, I had gone there to look for the Topsy-Turvy doll that was designed and made by apparently a slave that lived there at one time. And I have a picture of it somewhere. I just don't know where the picture is anymore. But the Topsy-Turvy doll was like a biracial conjoined twin. That's strange. But they ended up taking it out of Barrington Hall because they were afraid somebody was going to try to steal it. Isn't that terrible? I was like, damn. Has it gotten that bad? Well, yeah, and things just kind of got crazy from there. All that stuff happened with Nikki, and I have no idea what happened. That was so strange. And then next thing I know, like, my dog is sick, and Frank and Dad's stroking out, and I'm just like, fuck me. You know, I'm just like, what the fuck? It was a bit too. I don't know what kept me from throwing myself off the roof. Maybe chain smoking. I'm kidding. I did not quit smoking, but I also did not start smoking again either. So I plead the fifth. It just got so crazy there for a minute. But you know what? You gotta live a little. You gotta learn a little. And your heart's gotta break a little. I guess that's just the glory of love, right? Or something like that. You know, I've just come to realize, like, it doesn't matter if you've known the person for all your life or, 5 years or 5 minutes. I think that, we can either choose to freak out about everybody being, like, everybody's gonna hurt us, or just, agree to disagree that sometimes the people that we love the most, we might not always agree with. Does that make sense? I spent like 6 hours trying to troubleshoot a printer today. Where I find my patience, I don't know. But now I'm ready to throw it out in the front yard, in the graveyard, and light it up and watch it burn, Molly. I honestly am. I mean, I just bought that fucker brand new like a year and a half ago, and now it doesn't want to work. And I think it's because something with the electricity has fried the motherboard, so I'm pretty upset about it. Because I've got like a bunch of paperwork I have to like print and fill out. I'm so frustrated with it. I don't want to look at another printer for like at least 24 hours. I'll be right back. I'm going to get the speaker. And when you called, I was like, oh, thank God, a human. I've just been talking to electronics all day, trying to figure them out. It's been really frustrating. So I'm not entirely sure if the speaker will work tonight, but I am going to try it for a little bit. It seems to like to go in and out. I'll be right back. I just need a moment. All right, I'm back. Okay. Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you're having a good night.
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth mode.
Oh, really? That's good to know. Neptune backwards, Mercury upside down, planets aligning in the sky. It's been crazy. Alright, I don't know if this speaker's going to work or not. It's on, but...
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth mode. AUX mode.
Are there any spirits here with us now? Yes or no? Are there any calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides? Maybe there are some spirits that you could bring forth for us to speak to tonight. That was really fucking loud, pardon my French. What are you shouting at? What are you shouting for? Quit shouting. What's your name? Do you have a name? Yes or no? Oh, this is not an app, by the way. If there's any spirits that want to communicate with us about where you are, where are you? Are you here now with us? Yes or no? Did it just say boo? Right on, you finished proofreading? Cool. Hey Grady, welcome to the haunted house. Are there any spirits here with us now that would like to communicate with us before we close the spirit portal tonight? Yes or no? Are there any spirits with us now that want to share anything about themselves? It got so quiet. Okay, that was scary. I'm not sure we understand you, Spirit. Could you maybe not shout at us, please? Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back for a few minutes. My dog needs my attention. Okay, alright. Alright, baby. Okay. I know, it's terrible. It's been going on all day. It's just, it's gonna get better though. It's gonna be alright. Oh yeah, you can't wait to get some of this, huh? Alright, monkey. I know. She sounds like a squeaker toy. I know. It's so terrible. It's awful and adorable at the same time. Oh my god. And I'm exhausted because it's like taking care of a newborn baby. But hopefully the medication will be here soon. And that should help a lot. You okay? God, she sounds like she smoked 100 cigarettes. Okay. Uh-oh. That was a mighty big... Yeah, so this is why I couldn't answer the phone to you earlier, Molly. Alright, okay. Oh, the meds will help. Okay. I'm just not used to having to order a prescription to wait for it to come. Like, the other vet just always gave me the prescriptions because she had a pharmacy at her vet. But the secondary vet that I use, I guess, didn't have the medication on hand. So, are you okay, monkey? You gonna be okay, Ruby Scooby Doo? She's gonna be alright. Alright, I'm gonna go. Because, I need to get her settled back to sleep again and, try to get some rest myself. You gonna be okay for a kid? Yeah. There she goes. Finally calmed down. I mean, pretty much everything's normal with her. It's just her cough is really bad. Alright, sweetheart, I will. I'll be up for a little bit because I gotta get her settled again. Alright, okay. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go lay down. Alright, good night, everybody. Music is sacred. Sweet dreams, Kalanita. I'll be back tomorrow night. Come by tomorrow night, too.